Hello YouTube, it's your boy Nathan coming to you to do another recap video. Today we're talking Catfish, the TV show, Sham and Phillip. So we're just gonna get on right down to the video. I want to thank you guys for continuing to like and subscribe to my channel. I'm up to 20 subscribers. Now that's not much, but it's more than I thought at this rate. I need more subscribers, guys. I like doing these recap videos for you guys, so just keep on watching and keep on supporting me, please. Anyway, this episode was Sham and Phillip of Catfish. So Neve and Cammy returns back. I'm happy she's back after hosting Are You the One and X on the Beach. Cammy's back now co-hosting the show. They get an email from a lady named Rebecca, and Rebecca actually emailed the show and for her friend Sham, who thinks like she was talking to this guy who's Arabic and claims that he's a little bit of royalty and stuff and everything, and like he has like multiple homes like all over the world and stuff and everything, but you know, the traditional, you know, no FaceTiming, no talking, whatever. So Neve and Cammy go and meet Rebecca and Sham kind of tells the backstory of it. Sham actually is a transgender woman, and she also does drag. She also works at this radio station. And so when, you know, Phillip, when she met like quote unquote Phillip, you know, helped her a lot through the transition. When she was transitioning, he was, I guess, really supportive about that and stuff and everything. But of course, you know, he won't FaceTime, won't video chat, whatever. So Neve and Cammy go and do their investigation. They run the pictures, and lo and behold, the first thing that pops up is a picture of Arabic muscles, and it was this guy. So right out the gate, he was already a catfish and everything. Now, poor Sham was hoping to believe that he wasn't a catfish and everything, but just right out the gate, he was. She had some snap. I guess like he deleted his Instagram once like things got serious after she asked for a snap or whatever. And when they searched his Snapchat, you know, they couldn't find much of him. Well, midway through their investigation, Sham actually calls Neve and Cammy and says that some guy that is friends with Phillip wants to meet her at the radio station to talk about some kind of form of business and stuff. So Neve and Cammy stopped their investigation and run over to the radio station that she works at. And Sham went into work. Neve and Cammy decided to stay out in the car to see if the guy shows up. They waited a while, then they got a text saying that he's not coming and everything. So, of course, I'm not surprised. Not surprised that happened. So after Sham was done with work, Neve and Cammy go in and tell her what they found and everything. And then, you know, she was still optimistic, but then, okay, so when they decide, you know, we got to text them, he gave her a number, and they tried calling it, video calling it, and it was a text app, so I knew that wasn't going to work. So they sent a message, and Cammy was like, look, I know that you're not the guy in the pictures, and this is basically your last chance to meet us. And Sham got really defensive about that. She's like, no, don't say that, it's going to ruin everything. And Neve and Cammy were like, we don't care, because he's already lying to you. He says that, and Sham was like, I know, but just you guys put yourself in my shoes. I'm like, okay, we'll say this like this, like, we really want you to meet, like, now's the best time and everything. So, you know, after talking some sense into her, she lets him send it and everything, and then sent another message, and it was a little aggressive, and Sham was like, no, guys, come on, don't say that, you're gonna ruin it and everything. And then, like, Sham, we gotta say this. We gotta say this. And she's like, okay, but can you guys put like a heart emoji after it or something? I'm like, no. No. This guy don't need no love like that. He's lying to you. He catfished you. Like, come on now. And everything. So Phillip sends them an address that, they're in Palm Springs in San Diego. Sham is from Palm Springs, California, and I guess Phillip is currently in San Diego. So they decide to go. They go to this really nice house and stuff. Somebody answers the front door and said Phillip is in the back. And they get to the back. Cammy is actually a little freaked out because it's, it just seems like it's kind of like creepy. Any kind of catfish situation, when you're confronting a catfish, you don't know if they're going to be like psychotic and come out and like do harm to you and stuff. And Cammy was a little freaked out by that. And then we seen some old guy come out and saying, "Hey girl, I told you I would get you back," and everything. So this old guy comes out. He had, for an older gentleman, he had a really high voice. He was like, "Hey girl, I told you I would get you back." The dude's name was Mike. Apparently, Mike knows Sham from years ago. Apparently, Mike claims that Sham stole his boyfriend when they were in Mexico. I guess like Sham and Mike were good friends, and then she stole his boyfriend in Mexico, and he got really mad about that. And he said that he was going to get her back and everything, and this was the way to do it. And Sham said that that guy was not your boyfriend and everything. And Mike just came out all aggressive, like, and I was just surprised. I was thinking his voice was kind of like a voice of like, like we've seen in the Mother with David episode, just like a character voice, but I guess it was really his voice, because I was just, me personally, I was thrown off by his voice because of him, not because he could be possibly gay. It's the fact that he was an older gentleman, and I thought like his voice would be a little bit more deeper than what it was. So no judgment of his sexual orientation or anything. Had nothing to do with that. I was just personally thrown off by the tone of his voice. And he was just like, "Hey girl, I told you I'd get you back. You stole my man." This, and that. That's how he was talking and stuff. So like Sham was obviously mad and everything, and they decided, like Sham was ready to like throw hands, and Cameron's like, "Why don't you just go back to the car and stuff? We'll come back tomorrow." So they come back tomorrow, meet up with Mike. Mike apologizes and says Sham was a really good friend and everything, and kind of missed the friendship and stuff, and they hopes that they could become friends again and stuff. And Sham was like, what, Mike was a really good friend, and I did lose like when they became not friends anymore, and kind of lost like myself for a little bit, and him like not being friends with them. So they did make up. So they do the 2-month follow-up, and they said, and they, I guess, hung out when they did when they asked during the follow-up how everything's going. Apparently Mike and Sham actually met up not too long after filming, and they went out to dinner and had a good time and everything, and things went really well, and they're happy that they got their friendship back. So it ended well. I'm glad they became friends again and stuff. But overall with this episode, I thought that was just really petty. Again, like I thought it was just completely petty how this dude like pretended to be like this Arabic dude and say that he's to claim that he's royalty, and that he has multiple homes all around the world and stuff and everything, and come to find out there's somebody that she actually knows. And so, and just pettiness because she stole his man and stuff and everything. And it's just like, again, I looked on how he looked. He looked way older. I didn't catch his age. If you guys caught their age, let me know. But I didn't catch his age, but he looked really, really old. And like I said, I was just thrown off by his voice. I was just in like his attitude, really. So his attitude and his voice just like really threw me off for somebody who looks like he could be like possibly, he looked like he was like in his 50s or possibly 50s or 60s, really. So, and Sham looked like she was in her 30s, I'm gonna guess. I did not get neither one of their ages, but yeah. So I thought the episode was pretty petty. And it was a good episode, but it was pretty petty. I thought it was petty for Mike to do that. But But yeah, that's just that. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please continue to like and subscribe to my channel. I may or may not be back tomorrow to do the recap of tonight's episode of Married at First Sight. We'll see. We'll see how the episode goes. I think for the rest of the season, it just depends on if something like crazy goes down. But if nothing crazy goes down, I won't see you guys until Sunday or Monday when I do 90 Day Fiance the other way. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all soon.